Welcome to the award-winning Golf Ireland show. Meet Savile, Hamilton Osborne King's Catherine McAuliffe. And we catch up with former Open winners Patrick Sholand and British Open winner Paul Lawrie.
Welcome to the most exciting nights in the golfing calendar, the IGTUA Annual Awards. Over the last number of years, the most important golf personalities and destinations have been honoured with this mark of excellence.
They sure have. Let's see what's going on.
I think it's great, Suzanne. It's great. It's for the Irish golf travel industry to get together to discuss what's going on, particularly post Ryder Cup. We had 150 people here yesterday at the networking event where prizes were discussed and people met new suppliers and new operators. We had golf today for close to 200. And we have a dinner tonight for 250, so I mean it continues to be the networking event for the golf travel industry. And of course we have the award winners who are going to be announced very shortly.
I know this is going to be a new venture for you guys as well. You're taking over from your dad. Are you looking forward to the challenge?
We're excited. It's been coming a while, so we have lots of new ideas. It's great to have Dad and Mum in the background so we can go ahead.
I know it was one of the favourite haunts of the great Payne Stewart. I'm sure you have great memories of him.
We do. He spent many a night drinking in our cocktail bar and keeping everyone up late, but it was very well. It was great.
Awards are wonderful to receive, and we've been blessed over the last 10 years to receive many awards. But the sweetest ones are those that are awarded to you by your peers, because they are the people who know, they're the people who give you the business, they drive it into our property, and they are the ultimate judges. And in our industry, we're only as good as the last bed we made or the last dinner we served. And believe you me, we serve a very critical audience, both through tour operators and clients. And if we're not performing, then they don't deliver. So this award is particularly important to us, and we're thrilled to receive it.
And how large is golf as part of the Merrion kind of visitor base?
Well, for a hotel that has no actual golf course, it's substantial is the answer. About 35% of our total business throughout the year is leisure-based. We were very fortunate to be one of the key hotels in the Ryder Cup, and we entertained the American PGA, the families of the players and their immediate friends, which drew us into the centre of things and was fantastic. Again, as I say, for a hotel that has no golf course, we're particularly proud of that.
I'm deeply honoured, great thrill to get such a prestigious award from the Irish Golf Tour Operators Association, who do so much work for golf in Ireland. And I'm also really happy for everybody at Portmarnock Hotel and Golf Links. Our team, Fintan, the course superintendent, Joe, our shop manager, Robert in the locker room, and our starters, Mick and Tony. It's just wonderful, and I'm really happy.
Even when I was a little boy, as Bill Cullen would say, I remember you plying me with gin and tonics in Portmarnock. Does that still go on to encourage tourism?
No, because we haven't seen you for a long time, Greg. But yes, no, I mean, to be quite honest, our hotel is part of, it's an old Jemison house, so that whole hospitality thing is there. And we really want to welcome people to Ireland, to the whole culture of Ireland, to who we are as a people, which I think is very, very important and something that we should never forget. And we just really want people, whoever comes, to have a great time in our country and to enjoy our hospitality and culture.
Well, more of all the people who have won something tonight, I think you are the most deserving, and thanks for everything you've done.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Tralee proudly won the Golf Course of the Year.
How did you first get into the golf business back as a journalist?
Well, I couldn't think of anything else to do really. When I spent all my time in school looking out the window wishing I was playing golf. And it became quite apparent that I wasn't going to be a great golfer. The next move was to become an expert. So write about it and know everything is the thing. If you can't do it, talk about it.
Well, I remember about 20 odd years ago us going down there to see the site, and it was just dunes and that with ourselves and your children. Did you envisage at that stage that you would have the likes of Tiger Woods and people all over the world raving about the course?
Well, not quite, obviously. You would have hoped that it would get to be very good, but that the best golfer in the world of the day would come into your golf field and play was, I think, a step beyond. And because I used to read about Walter Hagen and Gene Sarzen and these going to the British Open and stopping off at Sunningdale and places on the way. and that the champion of her age and the defending Open champion Duval should come into our field was absolutely truly mind-blowing. And I think, you know, nothing much better can happen except retain good health.
Every golfer dreams of being crowned Irish champion, and last season the elite had the pleasure of competing for the Loncom Ladies Close Championship at the world-renowned European Club. The top 32 qualifiers made it through to the knockout stages, and the highlight of the early matches was a contest between two of our leading amateurs, Martina Gillan and Claire Coughlin. We pick up the action on the 11th tee, where Coughlin held the lead and hits a perfect drive to the right-hand side of the fairway to open up this dogleg, while her opponent takes the more direct and risky route and misses the green. Gillan tries the bump and run shot here, which is usually ideal for this kind of links terrain, but unfortunately this one is a bit strong. Coughlin, however, plays a beautiful shot and goes 3 up. The dramatic 12th that runs along the Irish Sea is halved in pars by the ladies. Claire's drive on 13 has left her with an awkward lie with the ball below her feet, but Martina splashes out of the deep bunker to just inside her opponent. She clinches a gutsy 5-footer to win the hole with a birdie. The strong wind made the 15th unreachable for either player in regulation. So, with Claire's chip coming up short as well, all Martina had to do was get her ball safely on the green to claw her way back to just 1 down. While the Curtis Cup hero makes a great birdie try in 16, it is not to be, and the Beaverstown player claims another victory. Crucially, Martina finds the centre of the narrow 17th fairway and sends her approach shot straight down the line of the flag. Another hole conceded by the Corkonian. But she redeems herself with a long and accurate approach to this Stadium 18th hole. This is the first real error we've seen now from Martina. This is actually a dangerous time to go into the water. But she drops back for a penalty and pitches to about 6 feet, which she sinks for a 5. Claire comes up short with her birdie putt, but still has this tiddler to win the hole and extend the match with a par. Oh, she's missed it. So Martina wins the match and in fact uses this momentum to progress through to the final. Let's go to the semi-final to find out who her opponent will be. The European club certainly proved its calibre as it stood up to ferocious weather conditions as the championship progressed. But the wind and rain didn't hamper Trish Mangan's great play, and she was always ahead in her semi against Deirdre Smith from County Louth. She turned 2 up, but the Baltray fighter won the 10th and the 17th to bring the match to the 18th tee. What a fine strike. Trish, defending champion, lands her 5-wood approach safely on the front edge of the home green. Having outdriven her opponent, Deirdre underestimates this demanding hole and ends up in the burn. A well-played chip runs up the green, but Trish's lag putt is enough to secure the win and meet Martina Gillan in the final. Trish started brightly, taking the 3rd, 5th and 9th, but Gillan triumphed on the 4th, 8th and 10th to get back to all square. On the 15th, Martina fails to get up and down for par, and so the experienced Ennis player takes the lead again. Despite blustery winds, Trish safely reaches the 16th green, while Martina finds herself in trouble off the tee and concedes another hole to go dormy 2 down. A straight drive on 17 is imperative, but Martina has pulled hers left into deep, deep rough and has more problems in the dunes. A well-judged approach and a fantastic putt gives victory to Trish Mangan. Celebrations abound as she accomplishes the rare feat of retaining the Loncom Ladies Irish Close Championship. Helen Feely from Loncom is delighted to present Trish